And hi, everybody. Welcome inside John Wildhack's office as we talk with the Director of Athletics on this exciting day, John, as the university makes a major commitment to the future of the athletics facility on the West Campus project, and lots going on here. Why don't you maybe put it in most simple terms that you can? What is the most significant aspect of today's announcement?
No, I think Matt this is going to enhance the experience of everyone who uses the dome. So it's not only is it a big day for athletics, it's a great day for our students, it's a great day for our alumni, for our fan base, obviously for the 5 teams who use the dome and call the dome home, and our student athletes. So it's a huge day for us.
Yeah, and as stadiums are concerned, the very shape of it, the part of this landscape, that will change. We're talking about the roof being a big driver here. And I know the last time you commented publicly on this, John, you said, well, in terms of the due diligence, the first decision is the roof, soft or hard. Now that that decision has been made and a hard roof that we can see, what does that allow you to do?
Well, it gives us so much more flexibility for the building, and not only from an operational standpoint, it makes it much more efficient to operate on a daily basis, but it's kind of a top-down approach. So you start with the roof. The roof is going to be a permanent roof, 40-year lifespan, much more translucent to let natural light in. Then with that, at the same time we do that, you do new state-of-the-art sound system, you do state-of-the-art lighting system, vertically enhanced scoreboard that'll be on a track so we can move it for basketball over the center of the basketball.
Yeah, center for both.
Exactly, which would be really cool. And I think that's gonna have a visual wow to our fans, and then we're gonna dramatically enhance Wi-Fi capabilities in the dome, which is really important, particularly to our students and our younger fan base.
So is that an outcropping of, in terms of dealing with what the fans have voiced as concerns and that type of thing in recent years here?
Yeah, a lot of what we're trying to do is it's based on what can we do to create a better fan experience. And again, it's not only for the approximately 60 athletic events that we have every year, but whether it's concerts, whether it's tractor pulls, whether it's university events such as commencement yesterday, we want to make the fan experience memorable.
You were here at a time as a student, and a lot of fans will say, hey, I've been a season ticket holder since the facility opened in 1980. Do you see that happening again, that there's a rebirth in a way? How important is this building to the campus and to the health of the athletics department?
It's dramatically important. I think it's one of the real iconic venues in American sport, and I truly believe that, just not college sport, but American sport. And now the investment that the board has authorized us to make, it's going to be transformational for the stadium.
Correct to say that this is from funding that the university has at this point, and I think the dollar figure thrown out there right now is $118 million. Is that it? Will there be more to come? What kind of financial commitments being made?
The goal is certainly more to come, but we've been authorized by the board $118 million, and we'll do that through philanthropy. We'll do that through long-term financing and university reserves, and then as we go past 2022. We will look to do more enhancements as well. So it's not as though this is this is the only thing we're going to do. This is phase 1, the 2 components of phase 1. Then beyond that, there's a clear desire to do more and plans to do so.
So in the short term, as you mentioned, we'll notice obviously the roof itself, but then the concourses, maybe some of the concessions and that type of thing. What's on the checklist for the years beyond that?
Yeah, by fall 2022, we'll have air conditioning, we'll have remodeled and new restrooms, we'll have new and remodeled concessions as well. So again, I think that'll all contribute to the fan experience. And then there's a number of things that we want to do beyond that, and all of those are based on what can we do to enhance the fan experience.
Sure. I guess part of that underway already is the arch, right? So that's a $50 million facility. Primarily geared at this point for student recreation, health and wellness on that one side of the dome. Do you see that as something that becomes linked to the dome in any way? And if so, how does that impact the game day experience?
Well, clearly there's the potential to do that, and that's part of the beauty of having a fixed roof is we can do build outs on the building where you can't do that with an air supported roof. So that would allow us the flexibility down the road. It's one of the things that we've talked about. A desire to connect the arch to the stadium.
Timeline, let's get into that a little bit. What happens tomorrow?
Well, we'll start construction this summer, and then again by fall 2020, we'll have the roof and the sound system, the lighting, the Wi-Fi, ADA upgrades as well, which is very, very important. But we'll begin the project quickly.
I would imagine there's a lot of questions that fans will have in terms of, everybody accesses the university, the athletics department, the building for that matter, in different ways. People that are coming to this website at cuse.com, they're football, basketball, lacrosse fans. They'll want to know, how is this going to impact the game schedule?
Right.
What can you tell us about that?
It's not going to impact the game schedule, and it's one of the things we really looked at is we did not want to have a team be forced to play a full season on the road of the 5 sports who use it, and we think we can accomplish that. Now, football 2020, we may want to open up on the road the first 2 weeks just to give as long a window as we can for the installation of the new roof. But it will not impact. No one's going to lose a home season. None of the 5 sports will lose a home season.
And the roof, so the roof in essence will be built obviously in a short, that's going to be a pretty ambitious project to build the roof over a summer basically.
It will, and it's amazing what could be done now with construction engineering and architects. And Pete Sal and his team were working with people who are the absolute best in the industry at this.
Well, you talk about in terms of launching the programs, one of the things was a recruiting tool, right? So we're talking maybe in terms of the fans here. Have you gotten any buzz in terms of what the Dome is going to be 3, 4, 5 years from now in terms of how the impact that it might make, to recruiting and to the wealth and success of the programs?
It's only going to enhance our recruiting efforts, Matt. And again, I think the Dome is seen nationwide as iconic. It's a recruiting advantage now to us. And talking to the 5 coaches who use the Dome, they're excited about this project. It will only enhance our ability to recruit.
All right, work to do, right? You're going to have that hard
hat on. A lot of work,
great
soon. Work. It's great work to do.
Okay, we better let you get to it. Exciting
I'm going to get you a hard hat too, Matt.
That's right.
We're both going.
I don't know if I'd look good with it or without it, but
doesn't matter.
I'll do my part and see if we can pull it along. And much more to come if you continue to check here at cuse.com. You'll see our continuing coverage of the renovation of the facility and the exciting additions that we can expect in the future.